The rock and roll sensibility finally reached Nashville in the mid-70s when a group of artists grew their hair long and insisted on taking control of their own music. They called them outlaws.
This time, if you want me to come back, it's up to you. But remember, I won't allow the things you used to do. You're gonna have to toe the mark and walk the line.
The outlaw movement came in, which I consider really more an argument over production control. Willie and Waylon and some of the other artists wanted a larger part in the way their records were made. Up until then, it was pretty much the producer as dictator. The artist would come in off the road, the producer would hand them 10 or 12 songs and say, here's your next album, learn them, and we'll be cutting this afternoon. And if the artist didn't like it, that was just too bad.
Back then, there was a certain way you were supposed to dress. There's a certain kind of song you're supposed to sing. And I think the movement came where we just sort of bulled up and said, well, I think this way would be better than that. And we don't care what you say, that's the way we're gonna do it.
Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more.
The outlaw movement is what really broke the mold of the Nashville sound record. Back then, you had to cut in the studios owned by the record companies or the studios they told you to record in. You had to use their engineers, their musicians. The only person the artist got to bring that was theirs was themselves. And Waylon Jennings had a belly full of it. And he went over to Tompall Glaser's studio and started doing the outlaw stuff that turned out to be in that outlaw album.
One time, Jane Pauley asked me on an interview, she says, now here you are, you're making a lot of money. Said, why do you wear Levi's and cowboy shirts when you could be wearing beautiful suits and everything? I said, because I can afford to wear whatever I want to. And that's it in a nutshell, I guess.
My introduction to Willie Nelson was a vivid memory as though it were yesterday. And Willie would have a series of picnics. He would call them picnics. And they all took place in Texas, little towns like Dripping Springs, for example, that nobody ever heard of except Willie. And about 100,000 people would show up. The industry was amazed.
Willie Nelson called me one time and he said, Waylon, you got to come down here. He says, I think I found something. So he booked me in the Armadillo Club. And I got down there and I was backstage. Willie and his family were out front. And I looked out from the curtain and there's all these long-haired kids. And I thought, man, what's he got me into this time?
I realized that there's people over there, young people who wanted to hear not only my music, but a lot of good country music that weren't being exactly welcomed with open arms in all these venues around the place and these beer joints around the place. So I said, well, why don't I go down to the Armadillo and see how they like what I do.
And that's the first time I'd seen it or been before almost an all teenage audience, and that's what it was. And it was the Armadillo Club, and it spread from right there at that, I swear, from that club across the country.
Someday when we meet up yonder,
Willie Nelson, he just has this sound. You cannot mistake Willie Nelson for anybody. His voice musically is exactly the way he is when he speaks.
Blue eyes crying in the rain.
As a songwriter, you relate so much to what he says. It's like conversation to him. You read the lyrics or you hear the songs and you're just like, wow, what an amazing thing to say. It seems so simple, yet I couldn't have written that.
Yeah, I think what Willie and Waylon did in the 70s was really important for the music business. It was good that Willie and Waylon weren't locked into anything, that their minds were still open, like I try to keep mine open.
There ain't no good in an evil-hearted woman, and I ain't cut out to be no Jesse James. And you don't go writing hot checks down in Mississippi, and there ain't no good chain gang.